The value of a prenuptial agreement, assets and debts. Planning for a new marriage is a wonderful time filled with happiness and love. It is usually not the moment for people to think legally and practically. However, in many cases, it may be one of the most necessary times for a couple to consider issues such as their assets and debts, and how these and other financial matters should be treated in their marriage. While many people may believe in the power of practicality and the need to arrange financial affairs, the words prenuptial agreement may not sound appealing, at least at first. While prenuptial agreements can bring tremendous value, they can also appear as the opposite of true love. Addressing the what-ifs of a marriage has benefits for those who are getting married for the first time, as well as for those who have been married previously. A prenuptial agreement can help a couple examine the assets and debts they are bringing into a marriage and how these assets and debts will be divided should the marriage come to an end. How a prenuptial helps. It might feel strange for a couple to talk about asset division before they walk down the aisle, but this discussion gives a couple the opportunity to have challenging conversations in a safe and loving environment. These can be very tough conversations as couples contemplate the possible end of a marriage that has not yet begun. The sentiment of what's mine is yours is loving and giving, but that feeling is not the same if a marriage ends in divorce. A prenuptial agreement gives a couple a clear picture of their finances and what could happen should they have to address asset and debt division in a dissolution of their marriage. This is especially pertinent for those getting married later in life and those who have been married previously. While couples may be eager to share their lives, few are excited to share debt. Marriage can rearrange financial needs and expectations, and a prenuptial agreement can ensure that debts are handled in a responsible manner. While debt may not always be a comfortable conversation, a prenuptial agreement can provide a couple with a clear picture of their financial status at the start of a marriage. What you need to know. If you are considering a prenuptial agreement, it is extremely important that you consult with an attorney who is experienced in this area of the law. There are requirements for prenuptial agreements that must be met for the agreement to be valid and enforceable. This is a most important document and you need to be sure that the agreement does what it was intended to do if it is unfortunately ever needed. At McConnell Family Law Group, we have attorneys who are fully knowledgeable in drafting and negotiating prenuptial agreements. Equally important, our attorneys are sensitive to the unique needs of clients who are deciding financial matters while planning for the most wonderful and loving moment of their lives. Prenuptial agreements might feel like a difficult conversation to have, but it can put many couples on solid financial ground as they begin their lives together. Call our firm today at 203-541-5520 so that we can help you find peace through strength.